Get ready for an unforgettable 3-day adventure in Bergen. From breathtaking hikes and fascinating museums to fjord cruises, kayaking, and enjoying waterfront views with a glass of wine, this itinerary covers all the must-see spots and hidden gems. Stay tuned for insider tips to make your trip unforgettable, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel guides. Best time to visit Bergen. The best time to visit Bergen depends on what you want to do while you're in the city. If you're into warm weather, outdoor activities like hiking and kayaking, the best months to visit are May through September. The summer months, June, July, and August, bring the warmest weather, around 60 degrees Fahrenheit or 15 degrees Celsius on average, but they're also the busiest and most expensive months for travel. If you prefer fewer crowds and slightly lower prices, late April can be a great option. Expect cooler temperatures and even a bit of lingering snow in the mountains, but nothing that would stop an adventurous traveler from enjoying the breathtaking hikes Bergen has to offer. For those interested in skiing and snow sports, winter is the time to go. However, unless you're planning a ski trip, October through March may not be ideal. These months tend to be dark, wet, and cold with short daylight hours. No matter when you visit, be prepared for rain. Bergen is the rainiest city in Europe, with more than 200 rainy days per year. Even in summer, you'll want to pack a rain jacket and waterproof boots. The wettest months are October, November, and December, while April through July tend to be the driest. Bergen Airport tips. If you're flying into Bergen Airport Flyesland, BGO, the easiest way to reach the city center is via the Bybanen light rail, which takes 40 minutes and costs $4.50 USD. Alternatively, the Flybussen Express bus takes you downtown in 20 minutes for $12 USD. Taxis are available but expensive, with fares around $45 to $60 USD. Insider tip. Download the Schuss Ticket app to buy train and bus tickets easily and save up to 20% on fares. Where to stay in Bergen. For first-time visitors, Bergen is the very best area to stay. This UNESCO-listed waterfront district is home to Bergen's most famous sites, offering charming wooden houses, cozy cafes, and stunning harbor views. Hotels in this area range from $120 to $250 USD per night. For a more budget-friendly option, Nordic offers affordable hostels and guest houses near the city center with prices starting at $80 USD per night. Those craving a luxury experience should consider Fjordside hotels, where stays at scenic waterfront properties start at $200 USD per night. How to get around Bergen. Bergen's transportation system blends modern efficiency with the charm of its historic streets, making it an easy city to explore. The Bergen Light Rail, Bybanen, and an extensive bus network connect key locations with a 24-hour Bergen Travel Pass available for $12 USD. For a more scenic option, renting a bike costs around $15 USD per day, offering an immersive way to explore the city's picturesque streets and waterfront. For those looking to visit Bergen's surrounding fjords and countryside, ferries and regional trains are readily available. The Bergen card, priced at $35 USD for 48 hours, provides unlimited public transport, free entry to many attractions, and discounts at restaurants. Day 1. Discover Bergen's iconic landmarks and breathtaking views. Breakfast at Blom or De Lille Café Compagniet. Norway takes its coffee culture seriously, and Bergen is no exception. If you're anything like me, the best way to start an adventure is with a top-notch cup of coffee and a delicious pastry. So, kick off day 1 at one of Bergen's best cafes for a warm, cozy start to your trip. Here are my top picks for an amazing coffee experience. Blom. This trendy laid-back cafe is perfect for specialty coffee lovers. Order a smooth latte paired with their freshly baked butter croissants, $12 USD. The vibe here is relaxed, making it a great place to ease into the day. De Lille Café Compagniet. Tucked away near Flybanen, this charming little cafe serves some of Bergen's best espresso. Try a cortado with a warm cardamom bun, $10 USD, for a classic Norwegian breakfast treat. Morning. kayak around Bergen's magnificent coastline and islands. During the summer, one of the best ways to experience Bergen is from the water. This kayaking excursion around Øygarden takes you through stunning coastal landscapes, weaving between islands and reefs while soaking in breathtaking views. Along the way, you might spot local marine life, and your guide will share fascinating stories about Bergen's history and the surrounding region. The tour departs daily at 9:30 a.m. and lasts 5 hours, giving you plenty of time afterward to explore more of Bergen on land. The cost is $110 USD per person, which includes all necessary gear and a professional guide. Insider tip: wear quick dry clothing and bring a waterproof bag for your phone and essentials. Even in summer, the sea breeze can be cool, so layering up is a smart choice. Also, booking in advance is highly recommended as spots fill up quickly. Roam around Bergen city center. If kayaking isn't your thing, you can start your day with a relaxing stroll through Bergen's modern city center and the picturesque Volgen Harbor, taking in the lively atmosphere and stunning waterfront views. Stroll through charming streets, wander into local shops, relax in parks, and take in the fresh coastal air. On a clear morning, there's nothing better than a leisurely walk through Bergen's picturesque streets, surrounded by towering mountains, lush greenery, and the vast ocean. The best part? The self-guided exploration is completely free. Just grab a coffee and soak up the atmosphere at your own pace. Insider tip: if you love photography, the early morning light is perfect for capturing Bergen's colorful buildings and waterfront reflections. Head to Fisktorget, the fish market, to watch the vendors set up for the day. It's a great way to experience local life before the crowds arrive. Savor seafood at the Bergen Fish Market, Fisktorget. Right below the Visit Bergen Tourism Office, where you can pick up your Bergen card, you'll find Fisktorget, Bergen's iconic fish market in all its vibrant glory. Serving fresh seafood to locals since 1276, this historic market is a must-visit for food lovers. The indoor market is open year-round, but in the summer, it expands outdoors, filling the streets with stalls selling freshly caught fish, shellfish, seasonal fruits, and vegetables. Restaurant stands serve up regional delicacies like Norwegian salmon, king crab, and fish soup, giving you the perfect opportunity to taste the best of Bergen's coastal cuisine. A seafood platter costs around 30 to 50 USD, depending on your selection. Insider tip: if you want the freshest picks, arrive before noon when the seafood is at its best. Grab a seat at one of the market's outdoor restaurants where you can enjoy your meal with a beautiful view of the harbor. Afternoon, explore Bryggen, the historic Hanseatic Wharf. Just a few steps from Fisktorget, you'll find Bryggen Wharf, Bergen's most famous historic district and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This picturesque area is lined with tall, colorful wooden buildings in shades of yellow, orange, and red, a reminder of Bergen's rich trading history when German merchants controlled the area from the 14th to the mid-16th century. Although Bryggen looks ancient, most of the Hanseatic buildings you see today were rebuilt after the Great Fire of 1702, which devastated the city. Fires have destroyed Bryggen multiple times, yet its roots stretch back to the 11th century. Take your time wandering through narrow alleyways, charming local shops, and historic wooden houses. The cobbled streets and lively atmosphere make it feel like you've stepped back in time. To dive deeper into its history, visit the Hanseatic Museum, where entry costs 12 USD and offers a fascinating glimpse into life in medieval Bergen. Insider tip: many of Bryggen's shops sell handmade crafts and traditional Norwegian souvenirs, making it a great spot for unique gifts. If you want to avoid crowds, visit early in the morning or later in the evening when the tour groups have cleared out. Visit the Hanseatic Museum. Step inside the Hanseatic Museum and take a journey back in time to Bergen's trading days when German merchants from the Hanseatic League dominated the city's economy for centuries. This museum offers a fascinating look at their daily lives, cultural impact, and the role they played in shaping Bergen. Here, you'll get to explore their actual living quarters, see how they worked, and browse a collection of personal artifacts that bring history to life. If you visit just one museum in Bergen, make it this one. It's the perfect place to understand the city's cultural roots and how it became this vibrant destination it is today. The Hanseatic Museum is open from May through September, and admission costs $12 per person. Insider tip: the museum is housed in one of the oldest wooden buildings in Bergen, so expect creaky flooring and dim lighting, which only adds to its authenticity. To make the most of your visit, join a guided tour for a deeper dive into the history behind the exhibits. Late afternoon, explore the Bergenhus Fortress. As you explore the harbor, you'll come across Bergenhus Fortress, one of Norway's oldest and best preserved fortresses. Standing tall at the entrance to Bergen's port, this historic landmark has played a significant role in Norway's military past. Bergenhus has only seen battle once, during the Battle of Vågen in 1665, when a Dutch fleet sought refuge from English warships. The fortress defended Bergen against the British attack, leaving its mark on Norway's naval history. During World War II, German occupying forces used Bergenhus as their western headquarters, adding another chapter to its storied past. A visit here isn't complete without stopping by the free on-site museum, where exhibitions highlight women's roles in Norway's defense, Bergen's resistance during World War II, and the illegal press from 1940 to 1945. Insider tip: while entry is free, guided tours are available for $10 and provide a deeper insight into the fortress's history. Don't miss Håkon's Hall, a stunning medieval stone hall within the fortress grounds that once hosted royal banquets. Arrive early to explore before the crowds roll in. Evening, go up the Fjordbanen funicular for sunset. After an incredible first day of kayaking, exploring the city center, indulging in delicious food, and discovering Bergen's rich history, why not end the night with a breathtaking view? Just before night falls, take the Fjordbanen funicular up to the top of Mount Fløyen. As the sun sets, the sky transforms into stunning shades of orange, pink, and lavender, casting a warm glow over the Bergen-Skjelvojen Peninsula, mountain peaks, and twinkling city lights below. It's a view you won't forget. For a truly perfect moment, consider bringing a small picnic. A bottle of wine, some local cheese, and fresh bread can make the experience even more special. The Fjordbanen funicular operates daily until midnight, so there's plenty of time to soak in the scenery. The round-trip ticket costs $15, making it an easy and worthwhile experience. Insider tip: arrive about 30 minutes before sunset to grab a good spot and watch the colors change over the city. If you're feeling adventurous, consider hiking back down. It's a scenic and peaceful walk under the night sky. Day 2, epic fjord adventures. Bergen, often called the gateway to the fjords, is perfectly positioned between Sognefjord, Norway's deepest and longest fjord, and the breathtaking Hardangerfjord. With such an incredible natural setting, getting outside and exploring is a must. That's exactly what Day 2 is all about, exploring through stunning fjords, towering mountains, and pristine waters for an unforgettable outdoor experience. Whether you choose to hike, kayak, or cruise through the fjords, there's no shortage of ways to take in Bergen's incredible landscapes. Morning, hike the Vidden Trail from Ulriken to Fløyen. I started my second day in Bergen with a delicious breakfast at the Clarion Hotel Admiral, where I also grabbed some bread, charcuterie, cheese, and fruit to pack for a picnic lunch. Fuel for an unforgettable hike along the Vidden hiking trail from Mount Ulriken to Mount Fløyen. This 9-mile, 15-kilometer trail is hands down one of the most breathtaking hikes I've ever done, and I've hiked everywhere from New Zealand to Peru to Belize. If you love hiking, this will be the highlight of your 3 days in Bergen. The trail offers constantly shifting views of majestic mountain peaks, deep fjords, shimmering lakes, and the sprawling city below. On a clear day, you might even spot the Fuglefona Glacier in the distance. To start the hike, take the Ulriken cable car up to the summit, $20 round trip, or if you're up for an extra challenge, hike up instead. The entire trek to Mount Fløyen takes about 5 to 6 hours, depending on your pace and how often you stop to take in the scenery. Insider tip: wear waterproof layers and bring plenty of snacks and water. The weather can change fast in the mountains and parts of the trail can get muddy. If you don't want to hike both ways, you can take the Fjordbanen funicular, $15 one way, back down to the city where you reach Mount Fløyen. Vidden hike details. The best time for hiking in Bergen is from late May through early October, when the trails are mostly dry and the weather is more predictable. April can be a hit or miss with lingering snow and muddy paths. During the winter months, hiking isn't an option, but you can still enjoy the mountains through cross-country skiing or snowshoeing. When I hiked the Vidden Trail in April last year, it took about 5.5 hours due to the snow and slush. To make things easier, I took the Ulriken 643 cable car, $20 round trip, to the top of Mount Ulriken, then hiked across Mount Fløyen before riding the Fløibanen funicular, $15 one-way, back down to the city. I highly recommend doing the same to save your energy for the stunning ridge walk. Insider tip: always check the weather conditions before heading out, as Bergen's mountains can be unpredictable. If you're visiting in the winter and still want to experience the snow-covered landscape, consider booking a snowshoe hiking tour, $85 per person, for a guided adventure through the winter wilderness. Evening: try traditional Norwegian food. After a big hike, you've definitely deserved a fantastic meal. Tonight, why not indulge in traditional Norwegian cuisine at one of the best Fjord-to-table seafood restaurants in Norway? Cornelia Sjømat restaurant is an absolute must during your 3 days in Bergen. Getting there is part of the experience. You'll take a scenic 25-minute boat ride to a nearby island where you'll be treated to stunning fjord views, fresh seafood, and perfectly paired wine. The boat ride and dinner experience costs around $120 per person, but it's worth every penny for the high-quality ingredients and incredible atmosphere. Day 3. Scenic stroll to Revurtjern Lake and Bergen's Folklore trails. Morning. Nature walk to Revurtjern Lake. I just couldn't get enough of Bergen's fresh mountain air, stunning views, and fun hiking trails, so on day 3, I decided to head back up Mount Fløyen. This time taking the Fløibanen funicular, $15 one-way, for a relaxed walk to Revurtjern Lake. If you're looking for easy and scenic trails, this area has plenty to explore. Along the way, you'll spot wooden troll carvings peeking through the trees and quirky signs stating that witches are forbidden, a fun nod to Norwegian folklore. Hiking here isn't just about the nature, it's a cultural experience too. Locals love spending time outdoors, and you'll see plenty of Norwegians hiking, running, or simply soaking up the sunshine, a testament to their love for nature and active lifestyles. Insider tip: if you're up for a longer adventure, take the extended trail to Blåmannen for even more breathtaking panoramic views. Pack a light snack and enjoy a peaceful break by the lake before heading back. Brunch at Fløyen Folke restaurant. For a delicious brunch near Revurtjern Lake, head to Fløyen Folke restaurant, a charming spot perched on Mount Fløyen with panoramic views of Bergen. Just a short walk from the lake, this restaurant offers a cozy setting with a great selection of traditional Norwegian brunch options. Order the Norwegian brunch platter, $20, which includes smoked salmon, scrambled eggs, fresh bread, and local cheeses, or go for their hearty oatmeal topped with berries and honey, $12 for a lighter start. Pair your meal with a hand-brewed coffee or hot chocolate, $5, while enjoying the peaceful mountain scenery. Insider tip: arrive early to grab a window seat with the best view, and if the weather is nice, opt for the outdoor terrace to soak in the fresh mountain air. Fjord cruise to Mostraumen. Bergen isn't called the gateway to the Norwegian fjords for nothing. Even after the Norway in a nutshell tour, I still wasn't ready to say goodbye to the fjords, and I have a feeling you'll feel the same. So what's the best next step? Another fjord tour. On day 3, set sail on Mostraumen Fjord cruise, $85 per person. A breathtaking 4-hour journey through the narrow Mostraumen Straits and the dramatic Østerfjord, leading up to a stunning waterfall. The cruise runs year-round and departs daily at 10 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. from Bergen's harbor. Since this is a popular activity, it's best to book in advance to secure your spot. Insider tip: if you're traveling with a group, consider a private yacht fjord cruise starting at $1,200 for up to 10 people, which makes for an unforgettable exclusive experience when split among friends or family. For a budget-friendly and unique twist, check out the Viking ship fjord experience, $65 per person, where you'll cruise the fjords in a traditional Viking-style boat, a rare and exciting way to connect with Norway's Viking heritage. shop in Bergen's new city. There's something effortlessly stylish about Scandinavian design, and as an American, I find it endlessly fascinating. If you love sleek, minimalist fashion and home decor, you're in for a treat. On weekends, shopping in Bergen's new city area is a local favorite. The streets buzz with an energy as people browse boutiques, catch up with friends, and enjoy live music. It's a fun and lively way to experience Bergen's modern side. You'll come across plenty of Scandinavian brands you may not have heard of before, offering beautifully designed clothing, homewares, and accessories. Just be warned, it's easy to get carried away. Prices vary, but expect to spend $50 to $200 USD for high-quality pieces. Insider tip: if you're looking for unique souvenirs, skip the tourist shops and visit stores like Ilums Bolikhus for stylish home decor or Hansen and Disvik for cozy Norwegian textiles. For a budget-friendly find, check out the local thrift stores where you might score some Scandinavian design gems at a fraction of the price. Dinner at Magenbein. After a day of shopping in Bergen's new city, head to restaurant Magenbein, a cozy and highly rated spot just a short walk away. This restaurant is known for its modern take on Norwegian comfort food, using locally sourced ingredients to create rich, flavorful dishes. For dinner, try the braised lamb with root vegetables and juniper sauce, $35 USD, or the catch of the day, served with seasonal greens and creamy potato puree, $32 USD. If you're feeling adventurous, the tasting menu, $85 USD per person, is an incredible way to experience a variety of Norwegian flavors. Insider tip: the restaurant is small and popular with locals, so make a reservation in advance to secure a table. Also, don't skip their house-made sourdough bread. It's a hidden gem on the menu. That wraps up your perfect 3-day itinerary in Bergen. From scenic heights and fjord cruises to exploring Bergen's historic charm, we hope this guide helps you make the most of your trip. If you enjoyed this itinerary, be sure to check out our Oslo travel guide for even more hidden gems, insider tips, and must-see attractions in Norway's vibrant capital. Don't forget to subscribe for more expert travel guides and inspiration for your next adventure.